for those lower leaguers. That's going on at the same time. Tomorrow night, the same thing. Tomorrow's 2 for Tuesday. We're going to have 2 tournaments, Platinum and Under tournament, and an Open tournament tomorrow night.
All right. Am I still playing the pregame thing with Hollow tomorrow?
Well, I think you should play the game and then save the replay.
All right.
Because I'm not going to stream at first because I need to make sure those 2 tournaments get started and there's no problems.
Yeah. All right. I can talk to him about that tomorrow. I have a lot of free time.
All right, go for it. Yeah, get that game played, and once you have the replay, and then I can cast it. Okay.
All right. Cool. Well, we were a little late by doing this, but the players down here in the bottom right. Sorry, I'm turned around. Would be Banji the Giant Gnome. Glad to finally see a Zerg player.
Oh, I see. He's a Bang clan member. He's in the same clan as Monkey and a couple other players. Okay, I understand. And up in the upper left, we have KillDeer. He is a red Terran. The map is Ohana.
Ohana. I don't like this map.
This is not... Oh, okay. This has the unbuildable rocks at the bottom of the ramp. So yes, this is a tournament map.
Okay. Alright. I think these names kind of actually go together in a bad way. The Giant Gnome, KillDeer.
Yeah.
It's so mean.
What I don't like about the names, if you click Control-N and put the names up, is that they're reversed. KillDeer is not on the right side of the map, and the Giant Gnome is not on the left side. The left side of the map, so this is rather confusing to me.
Yeah. Oh, I think I understand it. Like, I think Giant Gnome was on the top. Like, I think he was the one who got the game started. He was the host, which is why he might be on the right side, left side. My bad.
You think so?
I don't know. That's just an idea.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
SCV does not see a expansion. I think he might be surprised that there's no expansion yet there for the Zerg player. The Zerg went full first, has a gas.
And as soon as he got that metabolic boost, he is cutting those drones from the gas, which is going to give him more minerals for just about anything in the early game.
Yep, he's going to get more minerals, and is he going to expand is the question. The SCV is being chased by 4 Zerglings. The Terran has not got a gas. He has his barracks now, and look at this, he's going to go 3 barracks.
That's actually pretty good.
It's smart because, see, he didn't see an expansion, and he knows that metabolic boost was started, so he knows pressure's coming. So he's going to double the wall. See how he's going to double the wall at the top of the ramp? He has the 2 supply depots, a barracks there already, and then plus 2 more barracks, and he's going to double this wall up so that nothing can get in.
Yep, and at the same time, he is going to be getting a command center here, which is going to be good.
Yep.
So when he pulls this off, he can go ahead and start the expansion.
Yep. Command center goes down. A Baneling nest goes down for the Zerg player. So he is going to try and bust down the Terran here. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but he's going to try. The question is he going to just do it once and expand, or is he just going to continue to try to bust down this Terran, is the question. No, he's not. He's going to expand. So looks like only one wave here to try to bust down this Terran.
Yeah, I think after he saw the wall was doubled, there are 3 barracks. I think he realized, I can't break this wall down with just a couple of Banelings. I'm going to need a bigger army. Like, even if all of them were Banelings, he'd probably end up breaking through the wall, but maybe 1 Baneling would actually get through, which wouldn't do anything.
There is, I guess if you could say that there's a weak spot, there is one on the, as you're looking at the ramp, looking down the ramp, on the left-hand side of this wall where the bunker is, that's where the weak spot would be. You break down that supply depot and then you go for that bunker, and then that's how you would get in. Otherwise, you're looking at, 1,000 hit points on each of these barracks.
Yeah, and that wouldn't be easy. I mean, if you were to go for the supply depot, then the barracks, that'd be 1,400 right there, and that's just, that's a lot. Interestingly
enough, the bunker and the tech lab that's being built have exactly the same hit points. 400. Oh. And now we have a salvaged bunker, so he can let his army out.
Yep. Which is smart. I mean, if you have an army that can't leave your base, I mean, it's not tactically smart.
Alright, so he gives up on the bust. He does not try to do that now. Even though he does have a Baneling nest up now, he's getting an evolution chamber, and he's putting down a second evolution chamber. He has his natural, the Zerg does, in his... It's down in mining from.
Yep, which is good.
Orbital command floats over to the natural, and this Terran has Marines out in the field, and they're going for the Zalnaga Tower where Zerglings are. So watch out.
And these Marines are, because there are so many of them, they're just going to destroy these Zerglings. So he does run them away to keep them alive.
That's right.
Which is really smart.
No chance for those Zerglings whatsoever. A third command center.
A third. So he's going to be triple expanding.
Oh wow.
Wow. But there are overlords at each of the third expansions that he could get, so he will be able to spot this, and he's just not getting his lair for our Zerg player.
Good point about the overlord. Look at these overlord placements here at the third of the Terran, at the fourth of the Terran. He has an overlord down here on the right side of the map, down here on the left side of the map over the Zerg's third. Great overlord placement for the Zerg player. He has map. He's aware of what's going on the map right now. The only thing he doesn't have control of is this northernmost Zalnaga Tower. He does have control of the southernmost Zalnaga Tower.
Yep. So that is going to be a pretty good for him.
And we're just... go ahead.
Actually, I was about to say something. I don't even know what I was about to say.
2 more barracks going down in the Terran base, and now a starport finally goes down. So 5 barracks, man. He's going to be bio all the time. Gets his starport down. This is going to lead to what you would think would be drops if he gets medevacs out, and then he can start to drop this Zerg player. Taking a look inside the Zerg's main base again. He did put the lair down. He does have a Roach Warren, and now he's getting a Hydralisk Den. So Roach Hydra for our Zerg player.
That is my favorite build. I have won so many ladder games with Roach Hydra. It's my favorite build of all. I just love it so much. And our Terran player was going to float his orbital over to his bottom underneath his base, but these overlords are starting to let their creep come out of their body sack or whatever. I think the creep comes out of those green things on the side, which is weird. So that will be able to prevent any kind of expansion other than his natural. And a lot of reactors going down. Looks like he's going to be going mass marine. Yeah,
this is definitely a marine build he's doing now. He already has a stim, and he's getting shields right now. A lot of marines all the time against this Roach Hydra army that the Zerg is going to have. He already has roaches and roaches and hydras moving northbound as we speak.
Yeah, and this Roach Hydra build is actually going to be pretty good against this mass marine as long as he can get those medevacs out of the way. Because those medevacs are just going to be healing this army, and this is going to be a pretty big army because marines are very cheap, and when they have a lot of good upgrades, they're very effective.
Alright, so the Zerg has control, has map presence over a lot of this map. I mean, if the Terran wants control of this map, he's going to have to come out here and kill some overlords and kill some of the Zerg army. But the Zerg knows exactly what this Terran is doing, and he knows that he has him bottled up inside of his 2 bases.
Yep, and on knowing this, he is going to go for his 3rd expansion, which is going to be good.
Yep.
It's always good for Zerg to have more expansions.
And a 4th.
And a 4th, double expanding, which is going to be good.
Oh, yeah,
I do think it will pay off in the long run, it will pay off for our Zerg player, but our Terran player will be going for a drop, it looks like, trying to take out overlords or do some good damage.
Right, that one spotted an overlord, did take it out. He's now moving that southbound, and look, the Hydras are here! The Hydras are here! And it goes
takes out an entire full medevac.
Oh, ouch.
Ooh, that's not good, but at the same time, we are seeing a Terran army with Marines, Marauders, and medevacs, and a random SCV.
He's doing pretty good with his upgrades. The Roaches and Hydras are on 1-2 right now. 1 attack, 2 defense.
And the Terran player has no upgrades whatsoever.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this isn't going to be good, but these Hydras just aren't doing the damage they need to do right now.
No,
this tank is just going to be... But there is another attack coming from the bottom. We're going to be aiming... I think our Zerg player is going to be able to clean this up pretty well.
These Marines have so much DPS, though, but those Hydras, because of them upgrades, 1-2 upgrades.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 1 armor and 2 attack. So and Hydras with 2 attack do so much damage. Oh.
Yeah, I know, and it's 2 armor is actually going to be completed right now, actually.
Yeah, well, those Hydras were cleaned up. The Zerg gave what he took back with those Hydras gone.
Yeah, and during that entire thing, our Terran player was able to secure a 3rd base, but this 3rd and this 4th are already down, and he is just... The Zerg player, I think, has the advantage right now, being able to produce 10 drones all at once, which is very good.
The Zerg player is continuing to press the issue here. He moves another reinforcement army northbound to intercept what the Terran was trying to do and push southbound.
Yeah, but there are 2 siege tanks here which are going to do massive damage to these roaches, 50 per shot, so it really only takes 3 shots. But these Hydras, do they have their range upgrade? Yes, they do, which is going to make them even more dangerous because they can just sit behind the roaches.
This command center is going to fall so fast to this Hydra fire. Did you see how fast that tank fell to Hydra fire? It was insane.
It was just like maybe 2 shots.
It was
1 Hydra, and the other one's only got 1 off. I mean, Roach Hydra is a very, very good build if you go it, but it's the problem of getting the map present you need because if you don't have map control and they're able to drop you without you knowing, then they can really just completely destroy your army. Well, your economy, not your army.
The Zerg is getting Hive, but you know what? I think the main thrust of getting this Hive is so that he can have 3-3. I think that's why he's getting Hive right now.
Yeah, that would probably be the best bet for him right now. And if this does go into late game, to be honest, I don't think it will. But if it does go into late game, he could always transfer into Ultralisks, which wouldn't be that bad because if he does go 3-3, all he needs to do is get that Ultralisk upgrade for the armor, and he'll have 5 right off the bat, which is just too much armor if you ask me. Of course, I'm a Zerg player, so I like it, but that's a lot of armor.
Yep, he's getting pathogen glands. He's going to have infestors out here soon too. So just think a 3-3 Hydralist Roach army with infestors. That's pretty deadly. He can catch anything in the air, anything on the ground. It's going to be a pretty hefty army here for the Zerg player. Meanwhile, the Terran has he just made a whole bunch of Marines, didn't he? Oh, wait a second. We're dropping over in the right side. Yes.
And there's a drop going on the left side of the map too, killing the 5th base.
Sure is. So the drop on the right side takes out the hatchery on the right side. The drop on the left side forces a cancel on that hatchery. So the Zerg is still on 3 bases.
Yep, and these Hydras in the main base are able to clean up that drop, but this other medevac is completely full of Marines. All have full HP. It has full HP and relatively full energy. So it has to get out of there because it just can't survive that many roaches.
Yeah, definitely. He brought the roaches over. The Marines get lifted and moved back. There aren't any other drops on the map that I can see.
And it does look like just underneath there's some of the main base for the Terran player. A couple Marines were able to completely kill off that Overlord. Poor guy.
Got the Overlord, and now the command center can float over safely.
But looks like there's going to be a major engagement here at the 3rd base for the Terran.
Roaches, Hydras against Marines, Marauders, and tanks. The tanks are trying their hardest to kill off these Hydras, but remember, Hydras are going to be they're on 2-2 right now. They're going to be on 3-3 in just a little bit. He is getting the ground carriers level 3 and missile attack level 3 as we speak. SCVs are pulled, 123 supply to 60 or thereabouts, and yeah, these Hydras do so much damage.
Hydras are just so amazing. Ever since regular StarCraft, when it first came out, the Hydras have just been my favorite. Well, my favorite unit for the Zerg. And looking at the unit, the workers right now, there is 64, and well, there's the game.
That is game.